Going to a Goodwill outlet during a pandemic. Yeah, interesting.
Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Hey Sunshiners, Sunshine 83 here. Hello, happy sunny Sunday. Today's video we're doing something exciting but also scary, which is the Goodwill outlet. Now, I have not been to the Goodwill outlet since February, and obviously we are still in a pandemic, and I'm definitely trying to do my best to not only keep myself safe but others around me. I have gloves, I have my face mask, I have disinfecting wipes, I have hand sanitizer, I have literally everything. The Goodwill outlet is a little bit intense, even like without there being a pandemic, so I'm interested mostly to see what they're doing to be as cautious as possible, because a lot of times with the Goodwill outlet, people just like are jumbled in one part together, so I'm a little bit anxious about that. Definitely miss the Goodwill outlet. If you guys don't know, they weigh everything, so I think it's like $1 or $2 a pound, and so you can get a lot of stuff for a very cheap price. I'm gonna do my best to try to get as much footage as possible. If you guys don't know though, they don't really love filming, so there may just be bits and pieces of my time here, but yeah, it's been something I've been wanting to do, and as places are opening, I figured why not at least try, and yeah, let's go into the Goodwill outlet. So I did double check with Goodwill of Orange County, which is Goodwill Marketplace, which is their outlet, and they said that they do open at 9. It is 9:23. They have a lot of caution tape for places where people would just take all the clothes and put them on the ground and go through them, so they're making it so people can't do that, which is really interesting. Already, I think it's been like 2 or 3 hours. A lot has happened. I will let you guys know what the actual process was like, because it was definitely different than what I thought it was going to be. But I got some good stuff, although it is a Savers bag, even though I'm at Goodwill. But oh well, I only spent $24, which is pretty good. I am very sweaty. I definitely need to sanitize my body and all of these clothes. I am gonna head back home. I'll probably film tomorrow after I washed everything. Let you guys know what the actual experience was like going to a Goodwill outlet during a pandemic. Yeah, it's interesting. Alrighty, so it's been a couple of days. I have sanitized everything, not only everything, but also myself. I'm gonna talk about the entire experience at the end of the video, just because a lot happened, and I wanna say a lot, but I figured let's just talk about the clothes. Overall, I ended up spending $24, and I got 9 items, so I roughly got every single item for about $2.60–70. This Goodwill outlet, I think it's like $2.49 a pound. I got this blue tank top. It's kind of like a mint color. It's originally from Forever 21. It's in a medium, and it's the most like basic little tank top, but it's such a beautiful color, and I've been really into pastels. I just think this could be super cute layered either with a cardigan or by itself. And originally when I picked it up in the bin, it had a bunch of stains on the front, and I was like, oh, like, do I really want to get it? Do I want to chance it? But I crossed my fingers that it would come out in the wash, and it did, which is amazing. So that's something I feel like when you are picking up items and you see something with a stain, you have to kind of figure out, like, will this stain come out or is it permanent? And luckily, in my case, it came out, which is great. Sticking with the pastels, I did get a sweater, which I was like kind of upset because it's summertime, it is nice and toasty, but this beautiful color is just so nice. It isn't a large, and it's a very interesting fabric. It's not a fuzzy sweater, which I really like, especially the last item No more fuzzy sweaters, let me just tell you that. This is made really light. It's not very fuzzy. It's a very breathable fabric. I don't think I will really be able to wear it in the summer, but definitely springtime. It's in great condition and everything. Again, interesting fabric, and yeah, I thought it was such a score. I then ended up getting this t-shirt, which is originally from Cutter and Buck. It's in a medium, and okay, when I saw it, I really liked the pattern, which is this like green stripe pattern, and I believe it's a golf shirt. I don't know. It says Prim Valley kind of embroidered, and what I was thinking is cutting it, so cropping it, because I think it's really cool. I think it's a really like funky pattern and t-shirt, and I'm not a super lover of polos, but with the pattern I was like, I feel like I could make this work, and I don't know, I just wanted to try it out. The next two items are jackets, and this one I am 100% sure I used to have. It is originally from Forever 21. It is in a large, and it's a fake leather biker jacket, and I just thought it was so cool. And again, I'm pretty sure I thrifted this before, and I don't really remember what I did with it, and I don't really remember if I did get rid of it, why I got rid of it, because I think it's such a like classic piece. The only like, I guess, defect is right on the top. It has just some, you know, fake leather coming off, which again, it's originally from Forever 21, but it's very nice. It's in, other than that, great condition, and it's just a biker jacket, and it makes me feel cool, although I don't really know how to style it. I could put it with my faux leather pants. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit outside my comfort zone, even though I do have that leather style blazer. I feel like this is just like even like harder. Maybe I could put it with a slip dress. I don't know. I'm excited though, and I'm ready to rock. Well, I'm not ready to rock it right now, but fall and winter time, I'll be ready to rock it. I then got this mustard color blazer, which I think from Wednesday's video, the like mystery box I did with Macy, she had thrifted a yellow blazer, which I was all about, and in that video I talked about how much I've been loving yellow blazers, but I really have been trying to find a mustard, not oversized, but just a longer blazer, and I saw this color. It was just like, you know, in the piles of clothes, and I was like, that is yellow and I need it, and I grabbed it, and it's a yellow blazer, and I'm so in love with it. One of the buttons are missing. I probably won't really be buttoning it up, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's actually quite a light fabric, which is really nice. It kind of feels like linen in a way. The only thing is I didn't realize that there is this patch on the little pocket in front, and it says SPJ, and I am going to seam rip it out. I think it should be fairly easy, and I am absolutely in love with the, I mean, obviously I'm in love with yellow. I mean, look at me. Yeah, it's really, really cute, and again, such a like awesome find. We got basically the same shirt. I mean, okay, they're both gray. I went from colorful yellow to gray. The reason why I got these two is because they're just so basic that finding them again at the Goodwill Outlet, it's like, why wouldn't I? And this one does not have a tag, and it's this gray, like almost like button up a little bit, but it doesn't have a collar, and I just think it's a really just basic piece. There's really not too much to say about it. I will wear it. It's something easy. I feel like I could pair it with some gold jewelry to kind of dress it up a bit, because it is just a t-shirt. And this other gray one I got because I have been looking for t-shirts that were sleeveless, because when I go on walks, like, I mean, I'm not gonna wear something like this, and I just didn't have any tank tops or anything that was just sleeveless, and I tan quite easily, so if I'm going on a walk with a t-shirt that's like right here, I'm gonna instantly get a tan line. So I just wanted a very simple t-shirt that was sleeveless. This isn't really for dressing up or wearing every day. I mean, I could definitely style it in that way, but it was mostly like I'm going on a walk, and I just figured I would show you guys because I did purchase it. It is just this gray sleeveless t-shirt. Now, I could have just taken one of my t-shirts and cut off the sleeves, but it does look like it wasn't just like a DIY where somebody took their t-shirt and cut the sleeves. It actually looks like it was a proper sleeveless top, because it is sewed on the inside. And yeah, it's literally just for working out. I may crop it as well. It's just gonna be a really chill t-shirt. There's nothing again really to say about it. And now we have, it's like my favorite, but also like not my favorite. Like, not that it's not my favorite, I'm excited about it, but also it doesn't fit exactly how I wanted it to fit. You guys always comment on my videos that I need to bring a measuring tape when I go thrifting. Like thrifting in general, but specifically the Goodwill Goodwill Outlet. Like, that should just be a given. Why is that not in my bag when I go thrifting? So I was really upset that I didn't bring a measuring tape so I can measure jeans, because they actually have a lot of jeans. And the thing is, especially right now, you don't want to be like picking up the jeans and like putting it around your neck. Not that that always works. I know that there's different hacks that you can do to see if the waist will fit, but a measuring tape is just the smartest thing to bring. But I saw these jeans and I was like, those are really cute. I think I'm gonna take the risk, especially because I think the last Goodwill Outlet video I did, I thrifted my holy grail jeans. They're just a good time, and I got them probably for $2. So I was like, is this gonna be another one of those moments? And yes and no, it is. It's definitely not my new favorite jean. I think it's still such a holy grail like gem to find. And so I found these. They are Calvin Klein jeans. They are in a size 32. I would say that they are not supposed to be high-waisted. I would say that they are definitely more of a mid-rise, but I'm able with a belt to make them a little bit more high-rise. Not the most high-rise jeans I've ever tried, but I can definitely make them like work for me. They have a really just like relaxed feel to them, and they have like a stain on them, but I think it adds more personality. They have like a bleach stain right there, and they actually are really nice. You can definitely see that they are quite worn. To find a good pair of vintage jeans for $2, like, you can't say no to that. Now, the last item I got, I do regret, and the reason why I regret it is because I was wearing gloves, so I wasn't able to feel the texture of everything, and I found this sweater that is a beautiful, like, just cream sweater, but I was wearing the gloves, so I didn't feel the texture of it, so I didn't know if it shed or if it was itchy. And when I got home, I wasn't paying attention to the fabric. It is a wool sweater, and so I put it in the washing machine with all the other items, which is a big mistake. It was my fault. I wish I hadn't done it, but I did it. And when I opened it after like sanitizing everything, I didn't realize the shedding of it. It is the worst sweater in the world for shedding and itchiness. It was like that before I put it in the washing machine. At first I was like, did I do this? But even in the bag that it was in before I put it into the washing machine, it was full of the fuzz from it. It's basically like it's a cat. All of the fuzzies got on every single item. So this morning before filming this video, I had to take tape and basically like try to get all the little hairs off of every single item. It's just the worst, and I don't know how to wear it because you literally touch it and fuzzies just like disperse. I wanted to show you guys because that's, you know, something, especially if you're wearing gloves while thrifting right now, is for me, I very much pay attention to the feel of every single thing I thrift. And obviously I couldn't. I just kind of trusted that like, yeah, it's good, it's fine. But this is what it looks like. I have to be careful because it'll literally shed everywhere. It reminds me of if you watched SpongeBob when you were younger. SpongeBob made, I think, like Squidward a sweater out of his eyelashes or his eyebrows, something like that. It reminds me of that. Don't know how I feel about it. So now I want to talk about the experience of thrifting at the Goodwill Outlet during a pandemic. The Goodwill Outlet is just an experience in itself. Obviously, I wasn't able to explain too much because you aren't really allowed to film, but I still want to film because I'm a rebel. No, just kidding. I always just want to share the experience of going to a Goodwill Outlet because it's just so interesting and different than any other thrifting that I feel like most people do. To quickly just break down what happened in case you end up going to that Goodwill Outlet right now, they are only allowing 20 people into the actual like area. This Goodwill Outlet is technically outside. There's a roof over it, but it's outside and it is quite small, which I have always enjoyed because I felt like not as many people went to it versus the Goodwill Outlet that is in LA. It's like a warehouse of just bins and it's crazy in there, but it's very spacious. So I feel like right now it would maybe be a little bit better and they may be able to have more people in there. But with this one, because it's already a smaller space, they only allow 20 people in there. They also don't do like a time frame for how long you can actually be in there. So I got there at 9:15. They opened at 9 o'clock, and gosh darn, I wish I would have realized that system. Goodwill Outlets, people don't leave, especially the one in LA. People will spend the entire day there because there's new bins coming out. So it's not like you go in, you look around and you're like, okay, I'm good. No, new things are coming out and a lot of resellers will just spend their day there. So when I realized that I had to write my name down on this wait list and wait in line, I knew it was going to be quite long, especially because there were a couple people in front of me. Honestly, I don't think anyone had actually left for an hour, and then like 20 minutes later then it was finally like my turn. They were also doing temperature checks. Everyone was wearing a mask. Most people had gloves. I feel like most people in general, when they go to the Goodwill outlet, have gloves. There's bins and there can be spiders. There can be items that have pee on it. Like, it's just like the Wild West, to be honest. So that's something that I think just going into a Goodwill outlet, you should be already aware of. So yes, I finally was let in, and I mean, I kind of knew this was going to happen, that there is going to be a lot of people in kind of a smaller space. So social distancing wasn't a thing. And if you are, you know, more at risk, or if you are in contact with somebody that's more at risk, that is something that I personally would not recommend going, because there's just no personal space. Again, people were wearing masks. This lady did take off her mask after she had been in the bins, wiped her face, like her nose and everything, like even kind of stuck a finger up her nose, and then she put her hands back into the bins. I stayed away from the bunches of people, but even when people were passing you, it wasn't like they were trying to stay away. They would just come right up next to you, almost hitting you. About, I would say, every 15 minutes, usually they will bring like new bins out. They didn't have as many bins as they usually do. I'm sure to give more space to people. I was only in there for, I think, about an hour, like actually like going in, and I think they only brought one new bin. Now, when you write your name down, they have different like groups. So I was in group 2, and basically every time that they brought out a new bin, they would say, okay, group 1, you can go through it first. And I think after like 2 minutes, then they're like, okay, group 2, group 3, again, not to have, you know, everyone just like in there, because it can get a little bit crazy. But the first group obviously got all the good stuff first. I mean, people will just like take a pile and just take it with them, and then they'll go through it. But I think it's amazing that they were implementing things to try to keep everyone as safe and healthy as possible. I probably will not be going to the Goodwill outlet anytime soon. There just wasn't that much, and because there wasn't as many bins and there weren't as many bins coming out, it wasn't the same, which is totally like normal. I'm very excited for the items that I did get. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just trying to not sugarcoat it in the event that you end up going. And I also didn't want this video to be like, yeah, you should totally go to the Goodwill outlet right now, it's great. I want to be realistic, especially for people that may be more at risk. I feel like right now, with cases kind of growing in Southern California and a lot of places closing down, I personally don't feel comfortable right now going to the Goodwill outlet. Yep, that was my experience going and getting those gems. Again, it's just an experience, and it is quite fun in a way. I feel like it was a little bit more stressful this time because my hair was going in my face, and it was just a weird process of everything. But I just want to share with you guys what it may be like if you were to go to the Goodwill outlet. I've done a bunch of videos on the Goodwill outlet, so if you guys would like to see those, I will have them linked down below. I have other videos where I'm actually talking as I'm going through the items. Obviously this one, I just had my little camera like placed in close to try to like film me and stuff, so hopefully that was okay. If you guys like thrifting videos and secondhand fashion, make sure to subscribe right down below and hit that little bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, alexasunshine83, to keep up to date with me during the week. I will see you guys on Wednesday with a brand new video. I hope you have a super sunny Sunday. Enjoy life, be happy, and I love you lots. Bye!